I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. George Foreman's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. Is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 76 strikes, with 68 knockouts and 5 losses, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman. His adversary, professional record, 77 wins, with 58 knockouts and 8 defeats, coming out of Bay City, Eric
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Parries that punch intended for the head. George Foreman's on the receiving end of a hook. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Good jab by George Foreman. Foreman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Butterbean's left now getting into the mix. Headshot lands, was a hook.
There you go.
What does the boxer have to be very aware of in terms of how he can get himself into trouble when he faces a brawler?
Well, there's a couple areas that the boxer really has to be on his P's and Q's. One, don't get trapped on the ropes, because then you're allowing the brawler to have exactly the place he wants. Also, when you're stepping away, and you're going to be going away from a strong guy, don't step away naked.
Keep it going. Keep your head moving.
Good block by George Foreman. To the head he goes with a left hand. Foreman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Scores with the uppercut. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Side to side.
A little head hunting with the right. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Foreman's commitment to throwing punches in that last round really scored well for him. Hits him in the mug with the right. Top-notch jab by George Foreman. George Foreman's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Flush right hand to the head. Foreman with a big uppercut. Halfway through this round here. Good combination by George Foreman. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. He has his target. He lands a straight right. What a big shot from George Foreman. Punches and bunches. Combination up top. Butterbean's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Foreman's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie, didn't you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the greater army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Move your head.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Look at that. Early on here in the round, and he's already down, and he doesn't look good at all. Butterbean's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. Back and forth exchange. Foreman's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Combo lands to the head.
Block! Block!
Keep your head moving.
Unload!
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Keep working the bud.
Right to the body. And let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Oh, good exchange there. He scores with the jab. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Now he ties up there.
Focus.
Butterbean's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world is to use that jab.
Did you see that? And for the second time tonight, he goes down. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
An accurate left by George Foreman. George Foreman's right hand scores well. Butterbean's the target of a hook. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Big George Foreman with a big, angry hook. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by George Foreman. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Good step back counter punch there. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. From absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world, he just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Butterbean's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Foreman's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Little head knocking with that right hand. And round 4 comes to an end.
Deep breath.
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. More and more punishment is being doled out. Butterbean's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Oh! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. George Foreman's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Big George Foreman.
George Foreman's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.